Welcome.
Woo! I'm a professional.
Mm-hmm. You want to kick it off?
We're doing it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And drink. Wow, are you thirsty?
Mm-hmm.
Hi guys, I'm Carrie, the owner and creative director of Make, and this is Haley.
Hi.
My actual friend in real life, not just from the internet.
That's true.
And also she works on my team.
Mm-hmm.
She's my boss, that's what I say. You're the boss.
I tell her
lady.
what to do.
What's your job?
I'm the PR and brand director for Make and the Center brands. So all of our brands.
All of our brands.
But Make's the best.
I don't disagree.
Cheers.
Cheers. Also, it's Friday.
And we're working after hours right now.
Anyway, we've been drinking. I thought it would be fun if Haley came on, Makeup with Friends, because I'm obsessed with her. I love her.
Stop.
I have to go be with my boyfriend's family later, so I want to look nice. But I also really want you to show me how you do your liquid liner. That's really what I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm better than her. Okay. What are we starting with, Barb?
Well, my skin's a little dry, so I'm gonna do some skin prep.
I'm gonna use the Succulent Skin Gel Cream.
I'm gonna use Hydrascape because I want to be a glazed donut. Okay, let's start with what your first impression of me was.
Oh my god. This, my first impression of Carrie Barber was she was so scary and tall and pretty and cool.
No! That's not what I was looking for.
No, but it was.
I mean, I can't really do anything about being tall.
She's 10 feet tall and so skinny and pretty and has this long black hair, and I'm oh, I'm a troll. But then about a month later, I was oh, I can boss her around.
Yeah, literally tell me what to do. Cute.
Cute. You look like a glazed donut.
Right?
I have kind of oily skin at the moment, so I went for the Succulent Skin Gel Cream.
When you do your makeup, what do you start with?
My Diffusion do, of course.
But you start with complexion.
Complexion.
Okay.
I feel I'm supposed to start with my brows, but I never do.
Okay.
Because I like to start with complexion, and I've turned 25 people onto this.
Same. It's the best.
It's so awkward because as someone who works in beauty, I feel I'm supposed to try lots of different things.
Yeah.
But then anytime anyone asks me what I use, I'm just Make.
Listen.
Yeah.
We've both worked in beauty for a long time. We know what's good.
Cheers.
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 Hey.
Hey!
We've almost killed our second bottle of Prosecco. Yeah.
No, Kathleen drank the first one.
Do you apply this to your hand or your face?
To my hand.
I normally apply it to my face, but I'm gonna pretend I apply it to my hand first.
Why do you do it to your face?
Because I'm lazy?
But you have to work it into the brush, warm it up on your hand a little bit.
No, I love this brush.
Me too.
I was a really big beauty blender girl until this brush came out. It changed my life. And again, all my friends, because everyone just assumes because I work in beauty, they're what do you use? And I just tell everyone Make.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
For me.
Carrie, I never tell you that. Barbara, you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do, and I love him so much.
Okay, never mind. I'm just trying to spice things up.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No. Anyone?
I do have a boyfriend. Everyone who follows me on Instagram knows it.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh my god, I love that.
Fucking bitch.
Am I not your boyfriend?
I mean, it's you.
We're in a what is it?
Ethical.
We're in an E&M relationship. Carrie, what was your first impression of me?
Scary.
Really?
I didn't want to do anything wrong.
Oh my god, it's my dream to be intimidating.
Wait, you don't know that you're intimidating?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm a stupid little girl.
I think it's the way that you speak and the volume of your voice.
Oh.
And
it's because I'm from New York.
The assuredness that you have.
My face feels very complex.
Yeah. Your face is complex.
Okay.
Did I blend this
Also,
well?
yeah, there's a subtle sheen, shimmer moment.
Very fine mica. It's giving radiance.
It's giving
glow.
radiance.
It's giving 8 hours of sleep.
It's giving demure.
It's giving approachable, very cutesy.
It's giving cutesy. Cheers. Do we have a third bottle?
Julia will find one.
Hey.
Hey!
We're trying to get Carrie to punch a window. Or a TV. Oh my god, do you want to hear a crazy story?
Yeah.
There's this guy I used to date, and he used to date this girl. They broke up, and then she came over to his apartment and threw a shoe at his TV and broke it. And it was the gossip of the East Coast. And then I was I'm gonna move to LA.
Smart.
Fuck this. Okay, so we just used shade 3 in Skin Mimetic concealer. Hailey Bieber has used this concealer.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you're Hailey Bieber.
And a
on
lot
my
of
phone.
people confuse me for her.
Yeah.
Which is so hard for me. I'm gonna use the Diffusion set translucent powder.
You are? It's a little earlier for that.
No, I know, but my oil like breaks through real soon when I do my makeup, so I need to like set it like 10 times. So I'm just gonna like set her before I do the rest. I'm gonna look so fucking pretty at the end of this. We're gonna brow. This is the new Nano Brow Infinite Brow Pencil. It's like Nano
like way
AF.
faster than me.
Oh, sorry. I'm like trying not to bore people. Tell me more about your life, Carrie. Tell me about your dog.
No, keep going. Oh, baby.
Aw, have you guys seen her dog? He's the fucking cutest. His name is Gio. What's his new nickname?
Booty.
Booty.
Oh, it's Booty.
He has such
Mr.
a good booty.
Man. I play Miss New Booty for him.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this.
It's so good, right?
It's so good.
I think I've gone through like 4 samples of that. When you do your makeup, like what's your approach? Do you have like a look? Do you do the same thing every time? Do you try new things?
It really depends on what the vibe, like where I'm going and who I'm going with. I also think there's very much makeup for like your girlies and makeup if you're like going on a date. It's very different.
Okay, tell me about your makeup when you're on a date.
My makeup on a date is a no makeup look.
Oh, I want to know about the friend makeup then.
Yeah.
The slutty makeup.
The slutty friend makeup is like Kardashian, like let's like go all out, like smoky eye, like colors, like fun shit. Cause boys like to be like, you look so pretty with no makeup. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
There's nothing more offensive. Nothing.
Or you're in like a dimly lit bar and they're like, you look so good in this light. And I'm like, you mean in the dark?
Yeah. Yeah.
I look good in the dark?
You look so pretty when you wake up. I'm like, when I wake up, as in when I didn't take my makeup off last night, so it's still on my face.
You do that?
You do too.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I never go to sleep with my makeup on.
Dates aside, I'll try to like do something fun because it's like my career. So I like when people are like, your makeup is so cool. Like, what are you using? And then I can say.
That's like a lot of pressure. Every time I go out and I have to like be a founder, my makeup has to look good and it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it has to be like fleek.
Fleek?
On fleek.
That's like my generation.
We're the same generation.
No, you're younger. You're Gen Z.
No, I'm not.
Gen Z.
No, I'm not. Literally, no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, we are millennials.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Carrie Barber. That's
I'm like 100 years old.
That's a crazy statement. So we're gonna do like liquid liner vibes. I'm gonna take this bronzer in Aura. I'm gonna put like a little in my crease. I like using things, this isn't like revolutionary, but that aren't meant for specifically what, like this is not an eyeshadow, but it's a bronzer, but why can't I use this?
Hey, I put lipstick on my eyelids the other day.
Yeah. She also put blush on her lips, but that did not look good. What's like the earliest makeup memory you have?
Okay, so I grew up in the Midwest in Colorado. Some people don't think it's the Midwest, but I consider it the Midwest. Okay. And my mom has gorgeous skin and didn't wear a lot of makeup, but you know, she has like her favorites. So I would go in and I would steal her mascara and her eyeliner. Really had no idea what I was doing. It was giving like raccoon.
In a good way?
Where I had just kind of like done this with eyeliner and then like as much mascara on my lashes and in my eye as possible.
Do we have a picture we can like cut in?
We'll find one.
Yeah.
I wasn't like cool or good looking in high school. I was bullied until I became an athlete and dated older boys.
It's giving like I was so tall and skinny.
I had like no teeth and braces.
You had no teeth?
Yeah.
Where were your teeth?
Well, I was like born without a lot of teeth.
What?
Yeah.
Are these fake?
Some of them are, yeah. You didn't know that?
I'm shook. I'm shook.
No, like in middle school, I was like half toothless with braces, if you can imagine, because they had to pull everything forward.
I can only half pay attention while I do a wing.
All right. Can you walk us through this? Because this is what I wanted to know.
Oh, sorry.
And you weren't even waiting for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is, what are we called? I forget. The liquid line. There's so many amazing SKUs. This is the only thing I use now for my liquid liner. I grew up as, I was a cheerleader and I was like a pre-professional ballerina.
Big surprise there for no one.
Yeah. So I had to do a lot of like my own glam. And my mom, she was like, here's like a lipstick. Like no idea.
Yeah.
So I grew up in like the YouTube era. Watching people on YouTube, like
lucky.
Juicy Star and all that Glitters 21. Ellen Blair Fowler were like my girlies.
Never heard of.
Carrie.
Sorry.
Carrie.
I was an athlete. I wanted to be in the Olympics.
Yeah, I did it.
For breakdancing.
Okay, Raygun. So I really just like taught myself and just like experimenting. Like there's some crazy pics of me back in the day. I still honestly like change up what I do almost every time I do it. Also, you have to learn like your eye shape.
Yeah, very important.
I have like big eyes, but like they kind of like flap over a little bit.
They're very round.
Yeah. So I don't like to go straight out because that makes them look weird. I gotta go like up a little bit, but not too much.
I have to do the same.
Yeah. We actually have similar shaped eyes, I think.
Yeah. You just have more lid space than I do.
I have a lot of lid space, which is fun because I used to do like, in high school, I'd do like a rainbow on my eyelid.
Oh.
It was crazy.
You have the real estate.
Thank you.
It really depends on like how I've slept or what I ate or drank the night before. That's how much lid space I have. Although I went yesterday to do some Botox and they were like, the only thing aging you is your eyes. And I was like, no one's ever told me that, but you're not wrong.
That's so rude. I'll kill them. Who said it?
No, it's accurate.
No, it's me.
No, it's honest. They're gonna keep me young. I trust them.
Okay, so we've done an eye.
Oh, you just whipped that out. No problem. Okay.
It was like a little thicker than I'd like, but it's
really
gonna come
good.
together.
No way I can do liquid liner right now.
If I just did this,
No.
if I just did this,
I'll
Carrie
do it
Barber,
with gel. Let's do
move
the
on.
other eye.
Okay.
Okay, what's your approach? Like, what do you walk yourself through when you're doing it?
I do like the top part first, like over my eyelid. My right eye is also a lot easier than my left eye, and then I'll like wing it out. So like I'll line, hang on, I'm gonna stop talking.
Do you go all the way?
No.
Okay.
I go to maybe like right before my like,
The middle of your iris, your pupil?
yeah, I'll like drag it a little bit.
I think your eyeliner looks great.
Thanks. I used to also be the person, like in college, before every night out, there'd be like a line of girls in my room for me to do their winged liner.
Cute.
No, but like I wouldn't, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
My
I don't
best
have
friend
time for this.
in college was a makeup artist at the benefit counter, and she always did my
Oh my
makeup.
god, that's lucky. I like line it a little bit to like
Oh, I
match.
see, I see. Uh-huh.
And then I'll like drag it and fill it in. Have you ever seen like Ariana Grande though do her liner? It's
Yeah.
like whoop, and then
don't
she
know.
hasn't touched it again.
I think she got lucky on that.
I'm like, I'm sorry, is that
No.
real life?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
She got lucky. Okay, let's talk about me more because this is my show and I'm an
Yeah.
Aries and I really only
Okay, Carrie.
do this so we can talk about me.
Your first job in beauty.
No, I'm asking you questions about
Oh.
me.
Oh.
But I'll tell you my first job.
What?
My first job in beauty was at Sephora as a production designer. So I made banner ads. But I climbed the ladder real quick, as they say.
Yeah.
Into the Gloss was very popular at the
Oh,
time.
the
And I was
best.
like, we have to content and commerce this. Like, we have to like integrate it into the store and online and all of these things. And they were like, such a cute idea. And then I moved to New York so that I could eventually work for Emily Weiss or Into the Gloss. And then Glossier was born and that eventually happened.
Do you remember like when you started working at Glossier, like what that was like?
I don't know, that was like a strange time in my life. I was like 26, 27.
Baby.
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 I just a baby.
I just a baby.
I just a baby.
I just a baby.
Also, if you haven't lived in New York, living in New York is being broke constantly. And my dad had just passed away and like I moved there so I could work for Emily or Into the Gloss. Like when I moved there, Glossier was not a thing. And then they reached out to me. And I think I like read that email and I probably cried. And
They
my
fully just reached out to you.
fully reached out to me. They were like, I don't know if you've heard of this brand, Glossier. We're looking for a digital art director. Like, would you be interested? And I'm pretty sure in all caps I was like, there's no one more interested in me.
How'd they find you?
I knew their creative director from one coffee we had had 2 years before. That was it.
That's insane.
Kismet.
And then
Manifest.
how soon after did you start working for them?
Like 2 weeks.
You were just like,
I'm there.
I'm there.
I'm there. Wow. It was great. And it was like exactly what I needed at that time. It was amazing working there.
Aww.
It was,
Look at you
it was
now.
great. Look at me now.
Do you remember your first experience with Make Beauty? Like before you were a part of it?
Yeah, there was a store in the East Village
What store?
called Miriam Nazirzadeh.
Yeah.
Which was like the coolest thing ever.
Yep.
Still is. And she had Make in her store.
That's
And I was like, this packaging is so cool.
Sick.
It's black and white. Oh my god, it's so graphic. It's so cool. It was one of the things that like if you knew, you knew.
Carrie, I'm gonna ask you more questions, but I'm gonna ask you juicy questions.
Wait, no, I have
Carrie.
a question for.
Okay.
No,
okay,
but
ask
it's
me.
my turn.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Okay.
From when you met me to where I am now, what would you say my biggest area of growth is?
Not that this is a super corporate environment, but it's more than just being like a creative. Like you have like deadlines, you have budgets, you have people to report to, like things like that, that I feel like you've really like grown in.
Thank you.
Because everyone knows you're like creative and have like a fucking perfect eye and all that shit. But being able to like deliver
I have
on
one
time
perfect eye.
and like other eye is not perfect.
It's a little like lazy. Okay, I'm not gonna use powder bronzer. I'm gonna use bronzer concentrate from CL
We're using Not Only Make.
because we support other brands.
We love other brands, especially women-owned brands.
That's right.
Tell me about your first kiss.
Oh my god.
Carrie, that's all people care about.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I was so young. I don't know if I remember.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
bring it in. I mean, I don't know. It was definitely like middle school, elementary school. I started young.
Oh,
Okay.
did she?
Yeah.
God, were you wasted?
No, I was like a child.
Okay, Carrie, where would you go out in New York?
Okay, I lived in Bushwick, and not like cool Roberta's Bushwick. I lived in like Bed-Stuy, Bushwick,
Okay.
basically Queens, which was very far from everything. So
Did you live alone?
No, I had a boyfriend at the time. Okay, we're done. There was this club, like dance club called Bossa Nova Civic Club.
Rage.
Very rage.
I'm gonna use this as a freckle pen because that's trendy.
All these DJs who would play in New York would like practice at Bossa Nova. So I saw like Jamie XX, I saw like Rufus DeSoul, like all these huge DJs like just practice their sets at Bossa Nova, and it was the closest thing to us. We could walk, we got free drinks. It was
so
great.
fun.
I had a lot of fun in New York, but it was really hard.
How long were you there?
About 4 years.
Give me your craziest New York night.
I have not gone to bed in New York. Like I've gone to a club that opened at 5 a.m.
Where?
in Brooklyn.
Oh my god, I'm from Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn, bitch.
Okay, I'm not from Brooklyn, but that's where I lived. How's that going over there?
The craziest thing to me about the fake freckle trend is that people will be like, oh my god, are those fake? And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, that's so cute. What did you use? I want it too. I'm like,
Oh.
if you knew these freckles were fake, why do you want to emulate that? Like, they clearly don't look natural. I get this so many times. Or
No,
guys
but-
will be like, oh my god, are those fake? I'm like, yeah. They're like,
Okay,
that's
but-
adorable. I'm like, but you know they're fake.
I think that's an LA thing because everyone thinks that like my eyebrows are fake. Like everyone just thinks like
Oh,
if you
yeah.
have good
Yeah, yeah,
something,
yeah.
they're fake.
People ask all the time if I have fake cheeks.
Do you?
No, I have fake lips.
Be honest.
No, I'll be like, yeah, I got filler. They're like, in your cheeks. I'm like, no, I just have fat cheeks. We call them apple cheeks. My grandma would like bite them.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it was pretty cute. But no, everyone assumes when I say I have filler, it's my cheeks. It's not, it's my lips. They're still so small, no one can tell.
No, they look great.
Thanks, Barb.
Did you know what I learned from TikTok the other day?
Oh.
I have a double lip line, and it's really fucking.
What does that
great.
mean?
So like
need a
the
powder
pigment in my lips ends before the actual like ridge of my lip.
Wait, you're already on your lip liner? Jesus Christ.
Well,
Okay.
I didn't do blush yet.
Okay, we're gonna do some highlighter. Patrick Ta, my love. Fun fact, Patrick Ta's office is downstairs.
Downstairs.
I
Wait,
used-
can I just say one thing?
Please.
The other day I got in the elevator and I'm pretty sure someone from Patrick's team got in too. First of all, I look like shit. I was so tired I could barely stand on my 2 feet.
Perfect.
I'm like literally holding myself up in the elevator. She gets on, she goes, oh my god, you're so pretty. And it really threw me off. Like, it's very nice. I said thank you. I didn't know what to do.
So
I know
you
how
just
this
said,
is.
ugh. What'd you say?
I said, oh my god, thank you, but like,
Oh.
okay,
sweet.
what I'm really saying is that their team is really nice and
They're so nice.
gives compliments.
We love you, Patrick Ta.
Yeah, we love
This
you.
team.
Patrick's team.
Carrie, take me through the process of when like you realize you want to create something or ideate like a new project. Like, what does that entire thing look like?
It's not always the same every time.
Okay.
And also, I have such a good team who very much teach me the way.
Stop.
We have a cute little group chat on Instagram. You know, when we were doing Make Mascara, I was like, Maybelline Great Lash, like that's the thing I
So good.
used growing up. That's the inspiration. Or we'll like try things from labs and we'll be like, oh, this feels very cool. Or we'll be like, okay, this but in this way. So it's like very collaborative. I think always it's kind of like, does this feel innovative? Does this feel like modern and like familiar but new? The cushion compact, that's something that generally a lot of people know about,
Yeah.
but now it's coming back. So it's like, okay, how do we modernize it?
Yeah. Okay, let's take something that launched a while ago, like the heat stroke.
Oh yeah.
What was your role and path through this? Through like ideation to when it like launched?
So with Make generally and with heat stroke specifically, I have very, very dry skin, so cream blushes never really worked for me. Honestly, like a lot of products did not work for me. Traditionally, a lot of cream blushes have white as their base, but this is like more of a jelly like base. There's more pigment. You don't see white as the base.
Right.
And for me, like with dry skin, with pores, if there's white, the white is emphasizing every single little thing. But like a gel formula, it has a transparency, but it still has the pigment, it's got the glow. It's not holding on to every little crevice on your face, which doesn't work for a lot of people. And cream blush is super popular right now, and you know, I'm also like considering that for make, but I think a gel formula is more flattering and more people can use it. And also it looks more natural. It gives pigment, but it's still your skin. It's not like, oh, I just literally painted this thing on.
So once it was like through innovation, through product development, whatever, heat stroke was developed, like then what does your role look like in terms of when the launch is happening?
So let's say something is launching 2 months from now. At this point, I would do a shoot and I would try to think like, okay, how do I, which is something I've learned a lot as having my own brand, like how to actually sell something and not just make a really pretty image, because that was my job before this. So it's like, okay, if I'm shooting blush, like how am I gonna show watercolor blush on face? How am I gonna shoot that? How am I gonna show color payoff and before and afters and do it in a way that feels branded on multiple skin tones? Like, you know, conceptualizing all of those things, which I've learned a lot about and I think I'm getting much better at.
You're the queen.
Thank you. This is why we're here. I need a lot of validation. If I think about myself as a consumer and I want to buy this product that I have never heard of, oh, I'm familiar with a stick blush, but it's not cream, it's a gel. So like, how am I going to show how it's different?
Right.
Like, what are the things that makes it different and how am I going to communicate that to people? What's the best way to market something like that? And I think I'm still learning that too. I come from like startup, but also corporate. So it's like Glossier was very no makeup. Obviously they started that whole thing. But then I work at Sephora or a place like Violet Grey that everything is so polished and perfect and this and that. And I'm like, how can I balance the two?
Right.
Because we all live in real life, but we also like want to see a glamorous version of like this on skin, you know? Then I'll go through and try to think about all the assets I have to create. Julia, who started as my assistant, which is now our creative coordinator, shout out. You know how they say like behind every great man, there's a woman? She's my woman.
That's beautiful.
She's my woman.
It's not me?
It's Julia. You're the man next to me.
Okay.
You're my like affair. I don't know.
Fine.
So we go through and we do model shoots, we do model video, we do editorial shoots, we do editorial video, we do product page, you know, flat lays, whatever. And then now that I have more people on my team, we're able to be like, okay, what else can we do on social? You have to do so many layers of content because Make is an editorial brand and you want to create that sort of like that kind of, you know, feeling.
Like you want to be a part of it.
Yeah. Like you're just like, oh, I want that. Yeah. You know, but then you also, for the people, you know, at home are like, I don't use blush. What's my shade? And they want to see like what it looks like on skin. It's a balance too. And then of course with budget and just, that is one of the things I've learned most about having a brand. Yeah. You're not just a founder. You're not just a face. You actually do all the things. Yeah. Yeah. I do the work. Yeah. Ugh, did I forget anything? Mascara, I guess. Okay, this is a great example actually. Tell me. To make mascara, you need a formula. You need a wiper, that is good. You need a brush. You need all of these things to work together so that the wiper pulls enough product off the brush to give you the thing that you're looking for at the end. Yeah. And we made mascara during COVID, so it was hard to like be able to get all of the things together in the right way. Be like at our manufacturer to test everything out. Yeah. Yeah. And like we had to make a lot of choices that, you know, I don't know that we would make now because it's not the same scenario as COVID. I mean, I'm talking 2021. And I remember like being on set when we were about to shoot mascara and I opened it and there was not the right compatibility between wiper and brush. Not enough formula was coming off. And being like, Should we pretend this is okay? Like, this was actually the moment where I was like, everything is fine and we will figure it out. Yeah. But before then, pure panic attacks. You know, if this happened now, I'd be like, I remember being on the call. I was watching a friend's dog and I was walking down the street with the dog and on the phone and you were like having a nervous breakdown. Kathleen was at our manufacturer being like, this doesn't work. We made it happen. Yeah. it all worked out as it should have. In that moment, I was like, my entire job is solving problems and not reacting or giving energy into things that go wrong, because literally every day something goes wrong.
And like, what's the better decision, to launch it now when it's bad, but to make our launch timing, or to wait until this is perfect?
Yeah. And I mean, those are hard decisions to make because they cost money.
Yeah.
It costs money to be like, we're in production of this thing,
but it's like not ready.
It's not ready.
Yeah.
And it took 9 months to get us there, and here we are.
Do I look perfect?
You look, I can't look at you actually.
By Make Beauty. And others, but mostly Make Beauty.
What time is your call?
Oh shit. Oh, it's in 20 minutes.
Okay, we're wrapping
I have
up.
a really important call in 20 minutes.
Someone get me some water.
No, I'm chilling. I feel like I was not okay at the beginning of this, but now
You feel great.
I'm A-okay.
Makeup makes everything okay. Do you have any other questions for me before we go? Did
what-
we teach anyone anything?
Like, what are you most excited about for Make? Like, what's
I'm gonna
next?
cry. Hold on, I don't want to cry. I just put mascara on.
Don't cry.
Okay.
The drama. Let her finish her mascara. While I tell you about me, I have nothing to offer.
Not true. Literally,
Woo!
I could not do it without everyone.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're
Oh my God.
crying.
Make is so
now who's
good.
crying?
I've never looked better.
Right?
What's next for Make? Like, big picture.
Okay, big picture. Everyone close their eyes. Take a deep breath. Imagine that Make is the brand that you see everywhere. You cannot get out of your head. Everywhere you turn, you see Make.
Already it is.
No, but like, it's on the streets, on
Yeah.
billboards, it's in stores, it's your friends are using it. Another bus.
Club,
Another
another
bus,
club, another
no
club,
sleep,
nightclub,
Make
no
beauty.
sleep. Yeah, that's
And
Make.
That's Make.
And everyone watching this right now is gonna giggle when in a year that's the case, and you're like,
She was right. Make. I hope this was entertaining, and we didn't get any feedback from the audience here, so it's really hard to say.
yeah, it was a very boring live audience.
Yeah, boring live audience.
But we look really good.
Yeah, I think so.
We look really good.
I
So,
look great for
like, when we go out later,
a family
just
event.
wait. Does anyone live in LA? Does anyone want to hang out?
Okay, that's it. We're
Woo!
done. As Kathleen is yawning.
I have to pee so bad.
Go pee.
I have to pee!
You look great. Don't trip.
Make.
And drink. What are you most impressed?
What are you most impressed by? We were
Here we
inspired
are.
by Kylie and Chloe's not makeup with friends, but
No, I'm also not gonna like punch through the window.
you sound like Kylie.
Okay, I'll be Kylie. You're Chloe?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
We're obsessed with Chloe. That's interesting. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe.